Yo, welcome back to Autoways Garage, and today's video we're doing simple maintenance on the truck here, the 1989 Dodge D100. I am going to replace the valve cover gaskets because they are, damn, that's a big B. Anyway, because yeah, they're pretty old, leaking pretty bad. I mean, not too bad, but leaking enough. So we're gonna swap those out, do an oil change on this thing, because I can't remember the last time I did an oil change. But we'll go ahead and get to it and pop this thing open. Heavy hood. I don't remember the hood being that hard to open. Huh. Anyway, yes, here is 239 V6. Now, a lot of people always ask me when they see me in this truck, they be like, oh, 318. They be like, nah, 6-cylinder. And they be like, oh, leaning power tower, huh? I'm like, no. In 87 is when they switched over to the V6 model. So this is not an inline 6. This is an 80, yeah, so after 87 they started putting V6s in like the Dakotas, obviously the first gen Dodge Rams, and so forth. And in 88 is when they stopped using carburetors. This is an 89, so it actually has a throttle body injected single port fuel injection, which is pretty cool. But you see there, valve covers are nasty. And they smoke pretty bad onto the headers there, leaking oil. So we'll get this stuff popped off. It shouldn't be too hard. A couple stuff needs to come off. But we'll get to it. This side I think will be pretty easy. Might start on this side. Might take the intake off here. Other than that, it doesn't seem like anything else be too bothering in the way. So we'll get to it. And here we are looking at, let me get some better lighting. And we'll take a look at the rock arms. Everything looked good. Not no crazy buildup of sludge or anything. I mean, this engine runs tip top, starts every time. Never had a problem with that. I think I own this truck maybe going on 3 or 4 years now. Odometer does work. It's showing 34,000 obviously, because it doesn't go up into the 100,000. But I don't think this truck even has 134,000 because the interior is immaculate. I mean, yeah, the interior is immaculate. The exception of this headrest that just keeps shedding and raining down on me whenever I drive this thing. Carpet's decent. I actually did pull this carpet out and painted it. There's a video for that. I'll probably leave a link at top. See if it focus. 134,000 there. I mean, yeah, I broke this when I was doing the heater core, so hopefully I can fix that. But I think that was the easy side. I think the hard side is going to be the passenger, so we'll go ahead and pull that off. We'll get these valve covers changed out. This one's not that bad, but I believe it's the passenger one that's really bad. This one ain't crazy bad. I don't know if I'm gonna clean these valve covers. I'm probably not. I'm super lazy. I really should like just scrub them off, maybe give them a fresh coat of paint, but we'll see how I'm feeling. So we'll take a condition look at this one, which is still pretty good. I did notice that this side gasket was definitely did not come off in one piece like the other side, and this is the side I think was really bad and leaking. Turn the light on here. I did have to disconnect. This sits on top of this valve cover with the bolt there. There's a bracket on top of the valve cover. I did have to take these 3 connections off along with these things here to be able to slide it off. No big deal, but other than that, I think it came out pretty good. We'll clean up all this surface area before we put the new gasket on. Here is this one here. You can see that this one definitely broke. Really bad. I think I am going to take a wire wheel to these valve covers, clean them up a little bit before I put them back on there. See what kind of paint I got. So we'll get to that now. Go bust out the wire wheel and get some degreaser going.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
This sticker is on the driver's side. Maybe part number, I'm guessing. I don't know. But I'm just gonna take it off because we're gonna be painting it. But yeah, if anybody knows what I'm guessing part number, yeah, if you know, just let me know in the comments. But let's go get this wire wheel. I'm not gonna get too crazy with this stuff here. We'll go get the wire wheel out and see if we can get some of that flaky paint off. Alright, so wire wheeling this thing, I think it came out pretty good. So bad shadow. Hope you guys can see this. I didn't get too crazy. I really didn't plan on painting these when I took them off, but it's like, why not? I'm already there. Make it look a little nicer before we put it back on there. I'm just gonna hit it with some self-etching primer and then hit it with this black engine paint that I got left over. I can't remember what I used this for, but just hit it with those two things real quick, and then we'll get this gasket back on here and we'll change the oil. Alright, here's some light coat in this primer. Alright, move that out of the way. Alright, we'll let that dry. It should be dry. It's a little dusty. Let me blow it off. Alright, hit it with paint. Alright, this is just one coat on there. I think this is it might be glossy paint. Already where I build that one, we'll do that next, and then we'll get these covers back on here. It's hard to tell, but we'll probably put another coat on there, let that dry, and yeah, be ready to go back on the truck. Alright, as far as finished product go, it's just a bad shadow here. I mean, came out alright. Better than what it was, nothing too crazy for minimal prep work that we did. So, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the other one on, then we'll crack open our new valve cover gasket and get those installed. Alright, so I ordered this valve cover. It's been a minute. You can tell by the rock auto returner is already expired, but anyway, this will not work unless you remove the studs and order the new bolts if you want to use this rubber style valve cover, which I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered it. I also only ordered one set, but I just went to AutoZone, local AutoZone, picked up this cork style one. That's the part number there, so we can go ahead and reuse our original hardware. If you want to use the other one, you have to pull all the studs out, and yeah, which I'm not gonna do. So we'll get this open, we'll get these installed, and go from there. All right, valve covers are in, and that shiny black definitely sticks out. And this dusty old engine bay here. All in all, it's an easy, simple job. And now I know why I think this side was leaking, because it did have a rubber gasket on there. And if it was one of those Felpo ones, it said you need to use their hardware, which whoever replaced that didn't, and that's why it leaked. So I'm confident my new cork style will fix that issue, which it really wasn't a bad leak, just a little bit. But that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Of course, I'm gonna leave parts numbers in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram, autorace_YT. I'll catch y'all next time.